Hey, KAIJU here. Today let's go over the first Zeta Gundam movie, Heir to the Stars. This is the first movie of the Zeta Gundam HD remake compilation trilogy. The year is UC 0087. 7 years after the 1-year war of the original Gundam. After the events in Gundam 0083 Stardust Memory, the Earth Federation established Titānzu, an elite counterinsurgency division to hunt down the Zeon remnants. At the beginning of the movie, we see a mysterious red mobile suit, Rick Diaz. Piloted by the very skilled pilot, he calls himself Quattro Bagina. He sneaks into the colony in his bright red Rick Diaz. No one saw him. He enters the colony to acquire intelligence of a secret new mobile suit prototype, Black Gundam. Quattro then proceeds to recklessly fly around the colony, taking photos in style. They discover him almost instantly. His bright pink outfit probably didn't help. He escapes. We meet Kamille Bidan, a young man who is currently being detained. We find out he was arrested for attacking an officer of Titānzu. They suspected Kamille of being part of the KAIJU, Anti-Earth Union Group, an anti-federation movement which opposed the oppressive tactics of Titānzu. He is released thanks to his parents' connections. Kamille knows karate. As he is being released, he karate kicked the officer in the head, knocking him unconscious. One of the Black Gundams then falls through the building during the test. Kamille escapes amidst the chaos, ignoring his mother who came to meet him. Outside, he learns the name of the pilot that crashed through the building. His name is Jared. The Rick Diaz came back. Quattro is able to sense Kamille thanks to his strong new type senses. The feelings reminds him of Amuro Rei or Lala Soon. Who is this mysterious Quattro person? The Rick Diaz team blows a hole through the side of the colony. They battle the Titānzu forces. Imagine lectures Jared for flying the Mark II in the residential area. We also meet Bright Noah wearing his Earth Federation uniform. It is not very elite. Jared ignores everyone and leaves to fight Rick Diaz. Bright was not able to slap Jared. The Titānzu has a total of 3 Black Gundam Mark IIs. Kamille steals one of the 3 using karate. He knows how to pilot the Mark II because his parents are the Gundam's engineers. He then proceeds to punish the Titānzu officer that bullied him earlier using the Mark II. Quattro realized Camille's on their side, so they steal 2 Mark IIs from the Titānzu. They leave for KAIJU's battleship Argama. Bast, a commander of Titānzu, beats up Bright. He then departs on battleship Alexandria to confront the KAIJU to take back the Mark II. He brings Camille's parents on board for unknown reasons. Camille arrives Argama. We meet Blex, who is the head of the KAIJU. On board the Alexandria, Emma, Jared, and Camille's father will negotiate with the KAIJU to retrieve the 2 Mark IIs they stole. In addition, they will bring along a mysterious capsule. They were told the capsule is a bomb. They arrived at Argama, holding up a white flag. Jared stays out on his Hyzak, while Emma boards the Argama. Camille's father is also able to board the Argama because he claims to have diarrhea. I'm not making this up. Emma delivers Boss's letter of negotiation. She hasn't seen the letter. Everyone is shocked to find out the Titānzu threaten to kill Camille's parents if KAIJU does not return the Mark IIs they stole along with Kamille. We then find out the capsule is not a bomb. Camille's mother is trapped inside the capsule. Kamille boards the Mark II to save his mother. Jared thinks the capsule is a bomb and was ordered to shoot it down if the Mark II gets close. Jared shoots the capsule, killing Camille's mother right in front of him. Jared doesn't know he killed Camille's mother. Sad Kamille fights Jared, and Jared remembers Kamille because Kamille karate punched him in the face when they first met. Emma tries to stop the two from fighting. Meanwhile, Camille's father finishes in the bathroom. He finds and holds up Astronaut, the mechanic, with a gun and steals Quattro's wreck Rick Diaz to bring back to the Titānzu. Titānzu's fleet begin to attack KAIJU's Argama. Bast flees Alexandria in a weird box. Jared escapes as Emma holds back Kamille. Introducing Layla. We find out she's a good pilot. She launches in her Galbody Beta. She fights Kamille. Kamille is able to fend her off despite this being his first mobile suit battle. Kamille is a talented pilot. Layla leaves. Kamille then runs into his father in the stolen red Rick Diaz. He approaches, thinking the pilot is Quattro, but quickly realizes it is his father instead. Kamille confronts his father about the death of his mother. His father ignores him and proceeds to attack Kamille. Kamille dodges the attacks, but his father is shot down by beam attacks from unknown sources, killing him in front of Kamille. Bast escapes. The Titānzu retreat. Emma joins KAIJU along with her Mark II. Emma, Rekoa, and Quattro are in a room consoling Kamille. In an effort to comfort Kamille, Emma brings up the hardship of a famous 1-year war figure named Char Aznavour, who also had his parents killed because of the war. Everyone voiced their opinions about Char in front of Quattro, which amuses him. Kamille begins to view Rekoa as a mother figure. Rekoa shows Emma the atrocity Titānzu committed, such as poison gassing an entire colony due to the suspicious KAIJU activities in the area. just to display their powers. It was the main reasons that AUG took up arms to fight the Titans. The AUG fleet is currently heading towards Jaburo, the headquarters of Titans, and former Earth Federation headquarters. Rekoa then heads to Jaburo alone as a scout to gather intel. Titans plans their attack on AUG as they enter the Earth atmosphere on their way to Jaburo. We see Bright Noah stranded on a space shuttle. Quattro goes on a rescue mission while testing the Hyakushiki and the Mega Bazooka launcher. Kamille accompanies him in the Gundam Mark II that's now painted white. They run into a mobile armor Mesala. It was spying on their fleet. We find out new types can sense stronger new types' pressure telepathically. Quattro sensed the pilot Mesala is a strong new type, as he senses very strong pressure. Quattro fires a Mega Bazooka launcher and misses. Mesala leaves. Bright arrives Argama and becomes the captain. Kamille's childhood friend Fa was also rescued. Meanwhile, on Earth, we see Admiral Ray, a hero from the previous war. He now works for the Earth Federation, but is being monitored by the Titans. He was convinced to join Karaba, another anti-Titans group formed by his friend and ally from the one-year war, Hayato Kobayashi. The AUG fleet now prepares to enter the Earth atmosphere. The Titans fleet comes to intercept. They both launch their mobile suits and are ready to battle as they enter Earth. Optimus Shiroko attacks the Argama in the mobile armor Mesala. Layla also joins the battle. Layla fights Kamille, but this time Kamille karate kicks Layla, a move he might have learned from his mentor Quattro. Layla is easily killed by Kamille, who now has developed his new type abilities further. Shiroko fights the team in his mobile armor Mesala. He surprises everyone by transforming from a mobile armor to a mobile suit. This is the first time we see a transformable mobile suit, TMS. Shiroko retreats. Jared and his friend Kakrikon in 2 Marasai fights Kamille in the Gundam Mark II as they enter Earth. Jared deploys his parachute early, but Kakrikon decides to stick around and pursue Kamille. To his surprise, his parachute deployed automatically. He is easily shot down by Kamille and burns up in the atmosphere. Jared is sad. As soon as the team lands, they battle Titan's ground forces at Jaburo. We see Rekoa now captured in a cell with Kai Shinden from the one-year war. Many of the mobile suits at Jaburo's forces are mobile suits from the one-year war era and also captured Zeon units from the same era. It is a good callback and a good way to sell old gunpla. Kamille and Quattro enters Jaburo. We find out it is a massive underground complex that used to be the headquarters of the Earth Federation. Quattro puts on sunglasses underground. Kamille finds Rekoa and Kai using his new type senses. We find out Kamille has stronger new type senses than Quattro. Most of the Earth Federation and Titan's government have already evacuated Jaburo. Jaburo will self-destruct in 1 hour via nuclear explosion. This is a trap set up by Jamitov, the head of Titans. Jerry fights Mark II to avenge Kakrikon and Layla. Jerry's Marasai is destroyed. He escapes. Kamille finds and rescues Rekoa along with Kai Shinden using his new type senses. We find out Kai, now a freelance journalist, helped Rekoa sneak into Jaburo. Quattro finds the group and they now only have 10 minutes to escape Jaburo before he self-destructs. Quattro removes his sunglasses when he's outside. The group manages to escape right before Jaburo self-destruct in a massive nuclear explosion. Jared is lucky to escape Jaburo as well. He is known to be a lucky character. We now see Amuro runs away from his Titan surveillance. They steal a transport aircraft and head out to join Karaba, the support organization for AUG on Earth. Kamille overhears a conversation between Kai and Hayato. He finally finds out Quattro is the famous Red Comet, Char Aznavour, from the one-year war. At the new type lab on Earth, we meet Rosamia Badam, a cyber new type from the lab. She is accompanied by Bidan on an Ashmar. Bidan follows Rosamia to oversee her cyber new type abilities as they intercept the AUG from meeting Karaba. Hyakushiki and Mark II fends off the attacks from the Gaplan forces. Rosamia retreats. Her story ends here in the movies, but she has a bigger part in the 1985 series. Bidan catches up and attacks. We see Amuro and Katz nearby on a transport plane. They prepare to rendezvous with the group. Bidan's Asmar is also transformable. He is very strong. Quattro and Kamille are having trouble taking him down. The group is in danger. In the nick of time, Amuro rammed his transport craft into the Ashmar, causing him to retreat, saving everyone on board. Amuro falls, but he has a parachute. At the end of the movie, Kamille sees his mentor Char meeting Amuro for the first time since the one-year war. The movie ends. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick summary. This is the first of the Zeta Gundam movie trilogy, and we will go over the second movie next. I highly recommend you to watch this movie as it is very well made. If you like this kind of stuff, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.